Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Scoop back in with another Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War rant video. Before you even ask, no, I have not played the game since I said I was going to quit it on November 20-something. Actually, I did play one time, but we'll get back to that later, because that's going to be important for the story later. I did take a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube for the past week, just to finish some finals for school. We're done now. I have been active in the Discord though, so if you do want to join the Discord, make sure to go down in the description and join. Make sure you subscribe too if you haven't subscribed already. But I want to talk about something that kind of came up while I was, taking my little break from YouTube. Something in the Call of Duty community that I've actually been talking about since Black Ops Cold War came out. The movement to have Activision address skill-based matchmaking has grown a lot. It has gone from being, some YouTubers just saying that it's a little thick in this game, and me bringing up points of why it should change and how it can be changed. It's grown into we actually need to do something about this, so it will be changed. A little bit of a movement has started, and it's going by a couple of hashtags on social media. One's being hashtag Boycott the Battle Pass, and the second one is hashtag Address SBMM, Address Skill-Based Matchmaking. Before any of you ask, if you are new to this whole entire endeavor of addressing skill-based matchmaking and have it fixed, you may be wondering what exactly is skill-based matchmaking. Well, skill-based matchmaking at its core is supposed to be ranking you up or matching you up with people that are in your skill level. Usually it's something that is reserved for competitive games and ranked play because you get entire tiers of players. In theory, you could get someone that's at the bottom of that tier or at the top of the tier. It could go anywhere in there. The way it works in Black Ops Cold War is more or less people that are exactly at your skill level, and it is match by match. If you haven't noticed that you don't get to stay in the lobbies you were in after you leave, after the match ends, it completely searches for new players. That's kind of why it does that. And some of you may be thinking, well, my matches have been just fine, I'm not dropping, nukes or anything. I'm not going 75 to 10. What's the issue? Well, the issue is that when you are a casual Call of Duty player like myself, and you've just gotten better over the years. I've been playing Call of Duty technically since Call of Duty 3. I've been playing Call of Duty, online multiplayer since Modern Warfare 2. So I've been playing Call of Duty for a really long time. I've gotten better at the game over those 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, whatever of playing. So the issue isn't that skill-based matchmaking, needs to be removed entirely. The issue is that it's never been like that. It doesn't matter how good you get. The problem is that it's always going to give you players that are better and players that are exactly at your skill level. So there's no chance of you having a good game or being able to sit back and just enjoy the game. You may still be wondering, well, that doesn't make sense. Wouldn't you want to play players that are at your skill level? Well, let me paint you a little scenario here. Imagine you come home and you want to watch basketball. And you turn on the TV, and the only game that's on that you can watch is the LA Lakers against the LA Lakers. Technically the best team in the league. They won the final, so I'm going to just call them the best team in the league. Just the LA Lakers against the LA Lakers. Now, on paper, that sounds like it'd be a good time, seeing LeBron James going up against LeBron James and Anthony Davis going against Anthony Davis. But when you actually sit down and watch it, it's not that fun to watch because it's just a constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, or nobody's scoring. It's high scoring, but neck and neck, or low scoring, neck and neck, because it's either really good defense or really good offense. It's not going to be fun to watch. And at the end of the day, it's so close that basically each team's chance of winning is going to be 50-50 every single game. And so you're just going to end up over the course of an entire season have a back and forth where this team is now, you've taken the LA Lakers, who were the best team in the league, but now you've turned them into an average team right at 500 because the only team they play is exactly the same skill level as them, always. You multiply that by the entire league, and now you've taken the entire league, which is supposed to be competitive, but it's no longer competitive because everybody is at an equal playing field because they're only playing themselves. Always. You never play a team that's worse than you, and you never play a team that's better than you. There's no way for you to get better by playing a team that's better than you. And there's no way for you to win games consistently because you're never playing a team that is lower skilled than you. That's where skill-based matchmaking becomes a problem, is where you suck the fun out of the game. You can't have fun by just sitting down and casually playing it. Another example of how, the way the skill-based matchmaking works is just broken. Imagine you're playing Sunday League Baseball, which is basically the most casual baseball you can get. And you go out there and you smack a team 10-0. But then the president of the league or the coordinator, whoever, comes out and he says, you guys are too good. You only get to play this one other team that also beat this team 10-0. That's the only team you get to play now because it's at your skill level. And then you end up going out there and playing, and now it's no longer you're out there to have fun, have a casual, fun time. It's now we both have to try really hard to win this game. Now, before you guys even go with the comments saying, if you're trying to win games, that's not casual. Well, the point of the game is to win games. I feel like to win a game, you don't need to be sweaty to win. You should just be able to play the game casually, the way it's intended to win. Like, I shouldn't have to sweat to win a game. I should be able to casually play. That's why it's public match. That's why I'm not playing ranked. I'm playing public match. I should not have to change the way I play the game over game, to win. I should be able to just play the frickin' game, dude. But if after all of that, you may be thinking, okay, in those instances, that doesn't sound fun. It's just, why? Yeah, that doesn't sound cool. Well, guess what? That's how it is in Call of Duty. You are the LA Lakers only playing the LA Lakers, or you're the Phoenix Suns playing the Phoenix Suns. That's all you get to do. That is what your experience of Call of Duty is now. But you may still be thinking, is that really in the game? Well, let me show you something from remember when I said I played Cold War one time since I said I quit it. I played it one time. Here are my stats from that one time playing. The first game, I went 24 kills to 12 deaths. That's a good game for me. Yeah, I'm not a crazy good player. All right, and it was a slow lobby. I hadn't played in like a week and a half. But that's a good lobby for me. A 2 KD. That's solid for me. I'm not a crazy good player, so 2 KD, I'll take it. The very next game, the next game I played, I went a nice, cool 20-42. 20-42. The very next game, a nice, cool 22 EKAs to 42 deaths. Tell me that is not rigged, and that was not intended by the matchmaking system. Tell me that's random. This is not how Call of Duty has always been. If some of you may be thinking skill-based matchmaking, one of my friends actually that I was playing with that night said it's always been like that. I get an easy lobby and then I get a bad lobby, but it's never been that bad. I agree with him that the matchmaking there's always been an element of skill-based matchmaking in the game, but it's never been as strong as we're going to go out of our way to find players that had very, very similar matches to you as you were playing that match. You guys had very similar matches at the same time, and you were at very similar performance levels right now. It's never gone out of its way to do that. So, I've been ranting about this for a while, and I mentioned this earlier in the video, but what do we do to remove skill-based matchmaking? Now that I've been able to sit down and express my concerns and my viewpoints of skill-based matchmaking and how I can explain skill-based matchmaking to someone that doesn't fully understand it, what can we do to make sure that this is out of the game? That we can start having regular matches again. We can start playing, randomized matches, that we're not always playing the LA Lakers and the LA Lakers. What can we do? Well, the movement, the hashtags speak for themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Don't buy the Battle Pass. Unfortunately, I've already bought it because I got sucked into the purchase it now. I got the Ultimate Edition of the game, so I already have the Battle Pass, unfortunately. For all of you that have not bought the Ultimate Edition and have not bought the Battle Pass yet and are thinking about it, don't buy it. At this point, it's the only way that we can tell Activision, stop with this ridiculous system of matchmaking that's made for us. The whole idea is that it gets people to stay playing the game, but honestly, I've seen more people quit the game. But I guess it gets the really bad players to keep playing the game. It's a weird system. The only way we can get them to change the system and change the matchmaking system is by putting our money where our mouth is. Stop spending money in the game. It's as simple as that. And I'm willing to say, even if you're just a Warzone player, don't even spend money there. Stop spending money on Call of Duty in general. I'm not saying quit the game. You already own the game. It is your game. That is your right to continue to play it. And it's your right to buy the Battle Pass. But if you have any shred of enjoyment in this game or any shred of investment into this game, where you actually put hours into it, don't buy the Battle Pass. Tweet out this video. Tweet out Blame Truth's video. Jay Bowman. Tweet out those guys' videos. I hate 8 Thoughts, but he's making videos on this. All of them. Tweet them out. Tweet them at Activision. Tweet it with the Boycott the Battle Pass hashtag and the Address skill-based matchmaking hashtag. Set it out on Instagram. Set it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, MySpace, everywhere. Just get it out there. You know, if you're watching this right now, it means you're a devoted Call of Duty player, especially if you're watching it this far through. I've been ranting way too long about this. This was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to give a like. If you are new to the channel and want to continue with this, I'm honing in on this until this is fixed. So subscribe to the channel if you want to be a part of this, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video regarding skill-based matchmaking. I'm Ice Cube, and yeah, I'm out.